to adopt the revised party constitution. 18 months ago, I was honoured to become leader of this party. And I said at the time that it was my intention to lead a renewal of Labour in Ireland. And there are three elements to that. The first is to set out clearly Labour's independent political position and our views on the state of the country. Secondly, to set ambitions for this party higher than we have achieved before. And thirdly, to reform our own party and its organisation so that we can achieve those ambitious targets. I am heartened by the increased support from the public for what we are saying. But opinion polls are just that. They go up, they go down. They show us no more than our potential. But they do show us that we have considerable potential. And if we want to realise that potential, then we are going to have to make some changes ourselves. Deep down, all of us know that the biggest weakness in the Labour Party right now is our organisation and our resources. And if we want to capitalise on the potential support that there is for this party in this country, if we want to genuinely become the leading party of politics in Ireland, then we here this afternoon are going to have to take our courage in our hands and make the changes that are necessary in our organisation. The process of organisational change began at the Wexford Conference, which decided to establish a commission to look at how we were organised. That commission was established and was representative of all sections of this party. It has engaged over a 12-month period in the deepest and widest consultation that we have seen of members of this party for a very long time. It had many meetings itself. It held regional meetings. It conducted an extensive survey of membership. It received many submissions. It reported regularly and gave updates to the National Executive and to the Parliamentary Party. And it produced a report which is its best assessment of the type of organisation that we need going forward in this country and to achieve our potential. It is recommending the establishment of a central council which will have overall responsibility for political decisions and which will be representative of every constituency and every section of the party. A smaller executive board which will deal with the day-to-day administrative and business end of our party activity. A strengthening of our regional structures. A more open system of selecting candidates for election. And several recommendations dealing with research, fundraising and the use of information technology. New ways of organising, all designed and all aimed at extending this party's organisation and influence throughout the country. There is only one agenda here, and that is to make this party the leading party of politics in Ireland, to ensure that we are organised in every county, in every constituency, in every parish, in every place throughout this country. That's our objective. Now, I know that there are many things in this report and in the changes that we are making here this afternoon that each of us as individuals may not entirely agree with. There are things in this report, let me tell you, I'm not entirely happy with. There are some of the changes I'm not fully comfortable with. But they are the best outcome of a collective process which was undertaken by the Commission. And I am asking this conference this afternoon, and it is a critically important decision, I believe, for the future of our party, to enable this party to grow, to enable it to achieve its potential, that we adopt this motion and this report this afternoon. As we go forward, there will be an implementation body dealing with the implementation of different aspects of it. We will have an annual conference, remember, where we can come back and revisit any aspect of the changes we are making if we find that they're not working entirely to our satisfaction. But this afternoon, we have to make a decision which says to ourselves that we are prepared to make the changes that are necessary to make this a better and a bigger party, and which says to the outside world that the Labour Party is reforming itself to become a modern progressive party so that we can make the changes in our country that we are addressing and we are discussing here this afternoon. I'm asking you, conference and delegates, to adopt the motion and to make the changes that are necessary. Thank you.
Thank you, Eamon. Now, Roisin Shortall to